look at Lake Michigan. Beautiful and abundant, endless, just like your opportunities. But in order for you to attract abundance, you have got to execute and focus on one thing at a time, okay? At one thing at a time. Now, it was at one point in my life where I would jump on everything, trying to make money, focusing and spreading myself so thin that I couldn't focus. And I was like, why can't I move from one level of my life to the next? And it was because I wasn't focusing on one thing. So I got out of the food and beverage industry, which made me miserable. Come on, check out the lake. Which made me miserable. And I said, I got to hop on to something that's not only going to allow me to, create the abundant life that I want, but also whatever it is that I do has to help people too. I focused. I got my insurance license. I did what I had to do. And now I am helping so many people. Okay, I literally just got referred. I literally just had my tax lady refer me to a client that I'm going to be talking to next week. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, you cannot jump from, one shiny thing to the next, wondering why you haven't, achieved the financial abundance that you're looking for. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. So what you have to do is you have to pick one thing that you are excellent at, or that you want to become excellent at, and focus and surround yourself by people who are already in that industry, or if you surround yourself with people who have already accomplished the amount of excellence that you are looking forward to achieving for your life. Okay, but you have to focus. You have to focus. Okay, and let me tell you, I have to jump down. Okay, I'm jumping down one more time. Okay, hold on. It's like a hill. Y'all see that? Listen, I ain't gonna hurt myself, but I'm just going to go ahead and walk along the lake, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and walk along the lake. But let me tell you something. Okay, well, I'm gonna go the other way because I see people. But at the end of the day, I kind of got on you guys real harshly, okay? I was sitting down on my comfortable couch at home, and then I realized that I was a little bit aggressive with you guys, okay? I realized I was a little bit aggressive with you guys, but it's only because I want to see you guys do better, okay? I don't want you guys to limit yourself, okay? Just because you hear somebody who says, listen, I can't do something, and then you hear that and then you think, I can't do it either. No. Just like this lake over here is abundant, so are your opportunities, okay? It is about who you surround yourself with. It is about the energy that you surround yourself with, okay? It is about believing that, Lord have mercy, I had to climb up a hill. It is about believing that you can achieve whatever you want to achieve, okay? But if you put limitations on your mind, then of course you're not going to be able to achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve. Look at that. I want you guys to surround yourself with beautiful scenery, okay? If you're next to a lake, whether you're next to an ocean, whether you have a room that is absolutely beautiful, you need to surround yourself in spaces that are going to invigorate you, that is going to energize you. So you can say, you know what, damn it? I'm tired of living the way that I'm living. I'm tired of living the way that I'm living, and I'm spread too thin. Okay, I'm trying to do all of this stuff over here. I'm trying to focus on this over here, and nothing's being accomplished. I got negative Nancy in my life, who's always, trying to talk to me about his or her drama. Okay, and it's taken away from what I need to focus on, which is making this money and it's helping as many people as possible and leaving a legacy. Even if you can't even leave a financial legacy, you want to be remembered for somebody who was excellent at something and made an impact on people. And you cannot do that if you're spread too thin and if you're surrounded by people who are negative and limited with their mindsets. Okay? That ain't about nothing. I dropped so many S-bombs. I cussed up the storm in my last video, baby. But I wanted to really emphasize and get the point across that being broke, yes, you may be in a situation where you were born into being broke. But after a while, you have the choice to elevate yourself to the next level. Baby, I don't care if you have $10 to your name. Okay, take 2 of it to get to the next level. Invest in some education. Try to get access to people who are trying to be where you are. But complacency is something that we cannot accept for 2021 and for the rest of our lives. We can't. Look at the abundance. Look at this lake. Let Lake Michigan be a direct reflection of the abundance that is meant for your life. You have the power to change. You have the power to change your life. I know that when clients come to me and I'm able to help them get life insurance, I'm helping them to plan financially, I know that I'm not only helping myself financially, but I'm helping them out too. Okay, I'm helping them out too because like I said, almost all my videos, listen, when it comes to life insurance, what it is that I sell. My clients win with the products and services that I offer, and their family members win. They're not buying something where everybody else is benefiting but them. Nah, baby, we don't do that. I literally just had the client not too long ago get a policy, a permanent policy, and I let him know, I said, you know what? So you have this policy, you're going to get signed up, we're going to get you approved, and this policy is not going to not only going to serve just in case your job is not there anymore, because I know that you have life insurance on your job, but this, no matter what, you have a standalone policy. So no matter if you quit, if you fire, or you get retired, or you retire, you're still going to have a policy that's going to be there to last you for your whole life. So when you pass away, your beneficiary is going to be taken care of. But also, did you know that if you get sick or injured severely enough, that this insurance company that we're going with is going to give you access to your death benefit while you're alive? Thousands of dollars that you'll get access to if you become ill or injured, okay? I give my clients access to a financial abundance. I give my clients access to multiple streams of income. Believe it or not, life insurance, if you're with the right insurance broker, the right financial advisor, then they can give you access to multiple streams of income with life insurance. Okay? So, I ain't gonna be on here too long. Listen, once I start walking, once I start walking, I get the blood pumping, I get all this energy, I get all this adrenaline, and then I get all this beautiful scenery right here that gives me the energy to relay this message to you guys. Listen, you only have one life to live, okay? You only have one life to live, okay? And if you are living in fear, there's a post. Go on my timeline right now on Instagram, okay? There's a post that says, if you are living in fear, tell your fear to shut the hell up and do it anyway, because it doesn't make any sense to live your life on the sidelines. You said everybody else passed you by. You're seeing everybody else pass you by, and you're wondering why you're not elevating. It's because you're letting your fear limit you. Tell your fear to shut the hell up, and you do that thing anyway. Listen, the fear may not go away. The fear may not go away, but it's still your job to still do what you have to do despite the fear. And once you accomplish what you have to accomplish despite the fear, that is a muscle that you are training to say, hey, I know that this fear is here, but it just means that what it is that I'm trying to accomplish is right around the corner. Think of it like that. The fear is never going to go away, baby. Listen, every time that I talk to a client, I get a little bit of anxiety. But the moment that I start speaking on the phone, my anxiety goes down, because I've done this so many times. But then the fear is still there just a little bit, because you don't know what to expect when it comes to a client, when it comes to doing something new, when it comes to doing something that you're used to. The fear never really goes away. But if you allow fear to stop you, that is only your fault. If you allow fear to stop you, that is only your fault. What are you afraid of? Let's talk about it. What are you afraid of? Are you afraid of rejection? Are you afraid that you can't get it right? Well, wouldn't you rather be in fear and do it anyway to see if you can accomplish something than to not do anything at all and wonder what you would have done? Haven't you heard the stories of how people would ask people who are on their deathbed, what do they wish they would have done while they have the energy and while they were young? And a lot of them say, I wish I would have operated in spite of fear. I wish I would have went after my dreams, but I was so scared. And now, here it is, I'm 90 years old, I'm 100 years old, I'm here on my deathbed wishing that I would have done something, wishing that I would have taken action, wishing that I would have told fear to shut the hell up, wishing that I would have surrounded myself with people who are positive and on a high vibration. But no, I choose to sit on the sidelines and I let my life pass me by, and now I'm in a situation where I don't have a lot of time here left on earth. You don't have to be that person. Tell fear to shut the hell up every single time and do that thing anyway, okay? And do that thing anyway. Whew! I tell you, baby, once I get to start walking, you already know that I'm about to drop a message on you guys, okay? Once I get to start walking, you know that I'm about to relay a message on you guys. Listen, when I entered into the insurance industry, financial services in general, I realized that there are not a lot of people who look like me. Let's get into it. Can we be very, very clear? I think it's important for a person who looks just like me to relay this message to a community who needs to hear it. When I entered the financial services industry, I knew that there were not a lot of people who looked like me. Hello, there are not a lot of people with my energy. There are not a lot of people with my sass and spice when it comes to just like the way that I express myself. There are not a lot of people like me, but I said, I don't give a damn, because there are people who need to be just like me in this industry for people to get comfortable and want to do business so they can get the products and services that they need. Okay? I understand that some people don't want to do business with people who are dried up, dusty, boring on the phone, or just trying to sell. Ain't nothing worse than a thirsty sales professional, okay? I'm in sales. I'm here to educate you to the extent of helping you get a product or service that you need. But at the moment that you give me some resistance, or the moment that you let me know that you're not ready, I'm backing off. And I'm saying, hey, at the end of the day, boo, you got to do what you got to do. But here's the link to my calendar. When you're ready to take action, you know where to find me, okay? But people like me. So I was like, okay, well, I don't care if people in the financial services industry tend to not have melanin in their skin and tend to be a lot older than me. I'm not going to let that stop me. There are so many, almost all of my clients say it's your personality and your energy. I needed this or wouldn't have moved forward. I didn't know that there were people in the industry who existed like you, who are like you. People like you exist in the financial services industry? I'm like, yes, baby. And if they don't, I'm about to change that today. Well, I've been doing it for years now. I'm in the industry for years now, but yeah. If I would have let fear stop me, I would still be at a job that I hated. I need you guys to understand this. I used to work in the food and beverage industry. I worked in the food and beverage industry for almost a decade, dealing with crazy bosses, really, really mean, for no reason, just nasty. I had to deal with really crazy, messed up coworkers, okay, who just had a whole bunch of baggage and they brought that baggage to work. Okay, I had a whole bunch of entitled customers that would come to the job, that would come to the restaurants, and just was mean, snapping at everybody, entitled, just was nasty. I said, listen, I gotta change my life. And I can't change my life unless I surround myself with people who are on an elevated mindset, who are on an elevated vibration. I said I have to do something about my life. I have to do something to change my life. And so what I did was I got my insurance license. I don't care if there's no one in the industry who doesn't look like me. I got to do what I got to do. And so I got my insurance license. I sure did. Woo! Baby, I got my insurance license and I changed my freaking life. I changed my life. And so that's what I said. You guys can do the same thing. Look at this. Do you guys see that lake? That's Lake motherfucking Michigan, okay? I say if you got a lake or an ocean that you're next to, baby, that represents abundance, which means that's the abundance that is meant for you. Each and everything that you want. Each and everything that you want. You desire. If you desire it, you deserve it. Go out there and get it. And don't you let fear stop you ever. Ever. Okay? Or you be sitting on the sidelines. Okay? If I did that, baby, I would still be at the restaurant. I would have ended up in somebody's hospital. Okay? I would have been in somebody's hospital. Do you hear me? Baby, I gotta walk along this lake. I would have been in somebody's hospital if I would have been in the food and beverage industry any longer. Okay? It was a complete and utter nightmare. I had to change my life. I knew that there was more meant for me, but what I recognized is that I had to take action. And you know what a lot of people do? Let me tell you what a lot of people do. What a lot of people do is they there's this expression is, I'd rather deal with the devil that I know than to deal with another devil and not know what to expect. Well, I say, baby, I don't like dealing with any kind of devils, okay? So I'm going to take a leap of faith and do what I have to do to make sure that I'm not stuck in a position that I don't want to be in, okay? It's going to be scary. My knees are going to be buckling, but I don't give a flip about that, because what I know right now is that I am not complacent. I don't want to be complacent. I am not happy. Okay, emotionally, financially, and spiritually, I am not happy. Okay, and that doesn't have to be your story. That's definitely not my story, okay? So hopefully you guys got the message, okay? Surround yourself with beautiful scenery. Surround yourself with people who are on an abundant mindset, on an elevated mindset, and watch how your life change. Watch how you change each and every step of the way when you tell fear to shut the hell up. All right? Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. Oh, so this live ain't gonna let me end. Okay, there we go. We ended. Okay.